Let's go inside and come. Go. Okay. So we're going to start. I'm just come back from the Yes Bank, and then we did a lecture about the chutzpah of Israeli. Everybody know what is chutzpah? Chutzpah is Israeli. It's about how we act to everything in Israel. They have bad thing about it, and they have a good thing about it. So this is our chutzpah. I want to begin with a story. Once upon a time, in a land far away, there lived a young princess. Each night, the princess dreamed of finding a prince, developing a successful career, having a beautiful children, and enjoy Pilates class. A perfect life. The years passed, and the princess grew up. She found a prince, developed a career, and had the children. She even found the time for Pilates. It seemed she had everything a princess could desire. Only she was exhausted and frankly a little fed up because as she realized she had done it all, as she is a prince and not like the queen that she had become, not the queen that she had become. My name is Enat Weisburg. I am the COO of Airway organization, a fresh look of women's career. I am mother for 4 daughters, and I'm married to Dudi. And when they ask me to do about the collaboration thing, I think in myself that I don't going to talk about collaboration, but I'm going to do the collaboration with you, because in Airway we talk the talk and we work the work. So my story is began 10 years ago. I want to tell you about my story about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I wake up one morning and I asked to my husband and tell him, I think I don't been enough mom. So he looked at me and opened his big eyes. What? My husband was in the army. He just left the army after 25 years. So he has a dream to go to India and something like this. And I want another child. So I told him the story that I told you before. I told you about the little princess. It's okay. Hello, I'm Einat from Israel. I'm the COO of organization called Airway. And now she's not here. So maybe I'm in the wrong room, and they are in the same room. But they said there are 3 of the panelists, and all the 3 of them was not here. This is, I'm the right speak, but another one don't hear. So I will continue. No? Okay. Okay. You know what's happened, what's done, it's done. So we continue. So in 10 years ago, I I wake up one morning and I told to my husband, I think I don't be enough mom. So I told you again, open big eyes on me and said, what? So I tell him the story that I told you before about a little princess. I want to be everything. So when a woman decides something, it will pass. So the year after 9 months, I want to have a child, and I want to leave my job I was an I was an head of department, an history department in Israel University, and everybody thinks that I'm in the middle of the life crisis, and something happened to my mind. So nothing happened to my mind. I have a decision, and when a woman decides something, it's gonna happen. So I I born Shani. Shani is born, and I was a wonderful time for 6 months. 6 months, it was a wonderful time of my life. I leave my job, I stay at home, I play with I have four daughters, with all of them. This is Shani. So we have a big time seeing everything. And after a 6 months, I feel something is missing in my life. I feel something is not completely. I feel the tingling, I think something is not. And I miss the adrenaline that come from my work. So I think to myself, why? Why a woman like me has to choose between the boss or lover, the children, the rising family, and the career? I want the both of them. I don't want to choose, and I don't want to pay the prices about it. I don't want to pay the price about it. So I think to myself what I'm going to do about it. So I gave to my youngest daughter. She was a player in the basketball team, and I go to a basketball play, and it was the final one, and they take the champion, and everybody was happy. And I saw my daughter. Everybody, when it happened, all the boys, you know what they did? What the boy did? They have the shirt off, and everybody was run. And I looked to my daughter. She stands. So a mother, with Shani in the one hand, hi, with Shani in the one hand, and Shani in the other hand, and I go downstairs, and I told her, you know what it means? What it means? I'm your mother. I know what to do, so do what you have to do. Go to play. You are the first one. You are the captain of this group. She played with the boys. It was never a group for a girl. It's about 12 years old. It's not so much, but it's never a group for a girl. So when I did this, when I did this, I saw all the boys come to Chen, take her on the shoulders, and give her, you know what is it? Exactly. Give her, and she cut. And I look downstairs that nobody will saw me. And I think to myself, this is what I want to do. She did it in her way. She didn't did it by his way. So, I have a name from the company. The name of the company, it's her way. And this is what I'm going to do. So I think to myself, Einat, what you have in your bag, what is really Einat? And I know that I have a courage, and I know what I told you before, chutzpah. And I have both of them in me. And I asked to myself what I want to do. So I have a little dream. I want to change. I want to change the society in Israel. A little one. A little. I want to change how people react to the women in Israel about a career. I want to give a fresh look of women career. So I decided to go to work with the government and municipality in Israel because I think to myself, if we go there, we're going to make the change. I believe that when we have, Shani is born, I told you Shani before, Shani was born, so she had a father and mother. She's so gorgeous because she had a father and she has a mother, because we need the both to get a child. So I get Shani, and I told myself that organization is supposed to be the same thing that they did. We did men and women together. So I go to the bank, and I told them, I need the money. I want to open a company. I have a good ideas. I want to change the Israeli society. So he looked at me out in the same, like my husband looked at me with these big eyes. But I know these big eyes, and I know how to act with these big eyes. So I told him, you know, you're going to do something good about the Israeli economy. You have a wife, I told him. You have children. What you want your children, your girls want to be? My girl, I want her to be a doctor. I want her to be a lawyer. So how you think she can mean it? How she going to manage her life with all of this? How's she going to do it? That's right. We can do it. We know that we can do it. But even the organization today, they are ready for us. They have a plan to how to act our way in this. So I believe that if someone give what is wrong and another give what is wrong, it's going to be something new, something new. So our mission, in a way, is to teach. The first thing I think to myself: look at you, Einat. Look at you. Did you, Einat, do how your way, or maybe you did his way? And I really be authentic about myself. And guys and ladies, tell you, I act his way, not my way. Because all the time said, if I want to be in the key position, what I'm supposed to do? So if I want to be in the key position, I have to do from 8 to 9 o'clock in the evening. I have to be very strong. I never have to cry. I have to do to go like this, and everything will be so correctly without tears and everything. And I looked to myself and I said, if I didn't know what is airway, and I know airway in the family wise, but I didn't know airway how to do it in organization, so how we can do it. So I pick women from the office. I go to the government of Israel, an official government in Israel, and I told them my dream. I told them I want to teach women to recognize the unique value that they bring to organization. And I want to teach managers to understand that women bring something new and unique, something new, something that's not like them. And I want that, both of them together, I want them to lead the organization in changing the existing structure. So we can do it in a different way. So what we do in a way. So I go to the government, what you see, and we are running a program for 75 women that all of them